This meeting is being recorded.
All right, everybody. So, welcome to tonight's episode of The Lamplighters, Season 1, Episode 16. In our previous episode, the Lamplighters journeyed to the top of Kelvin's cairn, where they encountered a frost giant female whom informed her that she was Princess Gryla in service to the Frost Maiden herself. And basically, some discussion was had about Sandalphon and what they meant to the Frost Maiden. And then a magical test was performed. Gryla pronounced that they were not done yet. And then cast Tree Laporte and a whole party of people, including Finra, sporting a new hair color and an absolute disregard for temperature. They all went through the tree, and this sort of undead zombie revenant ghoul looking creature that had been standing nearby, Gryla commanded her to rise and be reborn. And the shell of the body kind of exploded, and from those remains arose what looks like an angel, white, a light emanating from inside her, very similar to the thing that crept out of Sefik. The thing that replaced Sefik once Sefik was killed. And she kind of looks over at you, and that's where I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Excellent.
Yes. It's initiative time. Time for
just as a reminder, before we went up the mountain, I used a bear totem to give everybody 7 temporary hit points, and then we took a short rest so that I could have my totem back. So everyone should have 7 temporary hit points right now.
I have that actually recorded on my character sheet, but didn't know why, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Joe, what day are we on right now?
Oh, hell yeah.
Apparently, I roll crap for initiative. But broad is good.
I don't know if Joe intends to be muted, but Joe's muted.
Sorry. We are on Flame Rule the 17th, approximately somewhere between 8 and 9 p.m.
Okay.
As it is the last night of a Saloon being a full moon.
Very good. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I had the right end and start date. I have 10 minutes till the blizzard stops in my notes.
Well, the blizzard stopped.
Okay.
In fact, just a few minutes or at the arrival of Gryla and her associates, the weather It was a full-blown blizzard, and it stopped, and the weather became calm and clear. One of the few times you have seen a clear sky here in Icewind Dale. Why in the fuck is there not a thing that I need? I know, not doing much help there.
Ah.
Oh, God damn it.
God damn it.
No, I was just about to complain that I couldn't select my token, and the
You
reason
were
I
on
couldn't,
the.
I was on the ruler.
Yeah, I did that just a minute ago.
All righty. Where are we? Everybody rolled in.
Think so. We need to sort, but
I'm about to. There we go.
you ready to go? I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I am all about it. I
All right.
am all tingle.
All right. Well, Broad will bow his head and close his eyes for a minute and commune with the spirits and pop a spirit totem right there.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop its aura on it. And then we will talk about what it does for a second. This is the Hawk totem.
Looks
And
good.
there's its aura. So just because this could affect pretty much anyone, so I'm going to read it to y'all. When a creature makes an attack roll against a target in the spirit's aura, notice that the target has to be in the aura, not necessarily the person attacking. I can use my reaction, and again, I don't have to be in the aura either. I can use my reaction to grant advantage to the attack roll. I will be doing that for you guys. Also, if any of us are in the aura and for some reason need to make a perception check, we have advantage on it. So that's a thing that's going to happen. And then I'll use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the big bad.
Hunter's mark, the mark of the hunter.
And I think I'll stay right where I am and end my turn.
Jake, can you put what the effects are in the chat, please?
Sure.
If you click in D&D Beyond as like put in chat, it should just come up to us in Roll20.
Well, I already copied it, so there it is.
Aww.
Joe or Jay, I do not see the aura, but I know it's close enough to that thing. I'm sure it's in its aura, but I do not see an aura.
Okay. I put the aura on it.
It just
I
might not
don't
be
think-
visible to other players.
Right. I don't have control over that. So
Yeah.
If anyone is ever in any doubt, ask me and I will tell you whether it's in the aura.
Very good.
I can also move that thing as a bonus action every round. So
Can
I
you
can
all see
keep
it
in
now?
the aura.
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Yes, I can.
All right. Well, there you go. That's the aura.
I can attack that rock.
You can attack that rock and I could give you
I
advantage,
recommend you use Saturday.
but I won't.
That aura's huge.
I know, right?
I want y'all to take a moment and appreciate the evil angel sort of graphic that I found. If you guys are familiar with an artist named Luis Royo, He does all kinds of like fantasy and dark fantasy artwork. His characters are. He's beautiful. Broad, you were done.
I am done.
You were up. And Varuk, you were on deck.
How corporeal does this thing look?
I mean, it's corporeal.
All right. I am going to
I mean,
cast-
there is from what, well, make a perception check.
Oh, if I moved up a little bit further, but that's okay. I did okay.
Yeah, you are very confident that it has a physical body that is radiating a small amount of white light, as though where there are, it's only wearing kind of like a robe, but from where the robe meets the skin, there is a white light mist kind of evanescing.
All right. I will pull out a bit of webbing and cast web. Why is it not giving me the option to cast this thing? Spells. There we go.
You're gonna cast it like 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Jeez. Something in my thing is making me click multiple times. Anyway, DC 14, it doesn't really matter. This
Okay,
area
so it is
covered in web.
a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
And let's see here.
Hey guys, I just moved my microphone and I'm testing. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I too loud? Am I
Yeah.
soft?
No,
You
you
are
sound
good to go.
great. You
Yeah,
sound
you
like
sound-
you're getting ready to like introduce some smooth jams.
Right?
Like,
Oh, definitely. Croesus
Yes.
is about to introduce some smooth jams.
Process is going to introduce.
Next
Oh, by
up,
the
we
way-
have Firebolt.
One more note about the spirit. Like, don't anybody worry about fucking with it. It doesn't really exist. Like, it's not a creature or an object. It can't take damage. Like,
Ready? So
Must
It's
protect
fine.
the spirit.
so she is hovering about 5 feet over the ground, but I'm guessing a 7 is not going to cut it for the old deck save.
Nope.
Yeah, cool. Well then, yeah.
So I fling out the webbing, tether her to the ground, wrap it around her, and say, "She's held, but I'm not sure for how long. We're using fire because it will burn up the web." And that's the end of my turn. No more movement.
Poor Croesus.
That's why I yelled that out.
Varuk.
How big is the big lady?
She is of large size, so she takes up 4 spaces.
I would like to go big.
Would you like to cast
It's
embiggen?
either that or go home.
Can you
oh my God.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to charge up to her, jump in the air, and Captain America slam her in the face with the shield, trying to knock her prone.
Do it. I love it. This is a contested.
Are you entering the area where the web is?
No.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, cool.
I'm right
Because
next
the web's on her and you're hitting her, so I would assume you're hitting the area with the web, but maybe not.
Let's see here. Remind me-
Contested strength, right? Or
For
strength
knock-
save.
For knockdown, is it attack roll or is it a strength check? I can't remember.
it's athletics versus her athletics or acrobatics, her choice.
22.
There's absolutely no way you think? Well, possibly. Let's see. Oh, actually, yeah. With a die roll of 18, she holds up one pale white arm, and her hand smacks your shield right where it is, and then kind of walks you back down to the ground.
That's cool. I do a very, very nice pirouette around and then smack her in the face again.
Do it.
Oh,
I'm just thinking of like a ballet happening right now.
He doesn't know that's what it's called. He was like, using his momentum to spin around.
So he's more pole dancing than
Yeah. Using her as the
All
pole.
righty. Well, so with a roll in the single digits, you catch her unawares, and you knock her prone.
Nobody expects the giant pirouette.
That's true. Nobody does. Nobody expects.
No one expects the Spanish pirouette.
All right, so she's knocked down. Yay.
But she gets up again. You're never going to keep her down.
In that case, I'm going to action surge and jump on top of her.
I'm going to shield Hoot's eyes because he does not need to see this.
I don't think those frost giants ever really expected this.
I action surge and use my action to jump on top of and attempt to grapple this being.
Okay. Grapple.
I did. Cool.
24.
Yeah, it's a tie. What happens on a tie?
A tie means she is not grappled.
I mean, she's already wait a minute. She's restrained by the web, is she not?
yeah, she's
Which doesn't affect strength.
Well, I think Carlisle might have to make a dex save at this point because he's definitely entered in where there is webbing.
I can do that. No.
Okay.
God damn it.
Nice.
I didn't plan on going anywhere from here. So
This is fine. All right, you wanna move? Yeah, maybe be beside her. There we go. Okay. Well, she is. I don't want to say these words. She is prone, and you are on top of her.
indeed.
Both restrained.
And there's a lot
So-
of webbing kind of tying you together.
Oh, yeah.
no, you pulled a Robert.
Oh,
Now it's not me.
my
it's not a Robert until they're dead.
Oh.
So seeing as how she fought me off, I'm gonna use my second action from action surge to attempt to do it again.
To grapple again, you
Yeah.
do that. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Oh.
well, I think he has advantage on these at
Yeah.
the moment. So
I do.
Well, why are there +6? Nope. She resists being grappled. It's bad enough that you're on top of her while she's prone, but she is
Jeez.
she's maybe it's the weird light leaking from her clothes. Maybe it's the fact that you're suddenly feeling self-conscious about your actions. Who knows? But she evades your grapple, even though you were both basically in the same space.
Nice.
Oh man.
All right, That was me.
Things you never thought you'd say in D&D. Okie dokie. Is that your turn?
I'm glad I can be of service.
Right on.
Yeah, there's a
Tax.
lot of weird shit going on right now.
There is a lot of
mechanically.
weird shit going on.
I mean, narratively, yes, but mechanically, it's going to get fucked up.
So Tax sees what's happening. She's going to cast enlarge on Dear Varuk.
Dog pile. Wow.
Well, she was gonna set the lady on fire, but now her friend's there, so
And remember, no fire while the web is there.
yeah, I got you.
Poor Croesus.
And your friend. And your friend.
And
know.
well, I mean,
Which
I'm
is
gonna
why I'm
have
not
to
setting. Am I
move
setting her
down.
on fire right now?
No, I loved your judgment. It's good judgment.
So
Tax is just
this-
like, can't do that. Will
this is-
enlarge.
Is it 9? Make some. Is it that for embiggened enlarged?
Yeah, he'd be huge.
Lisa, I heard what you did from the other room, and that is amazing.
Yeah, he's now 15 by 15.
Yep. Oh my god. That's just hilarious.
And so that's for Tax. Tax is going to, in the meantime, start directing her crew and the lovely and wonderful Hootie Hoot, who she is no longer on, is going to start moving towards Sandalphon under the command, just plain command, protect Sandalphon.
Right. Seems good.
And then Hootie Hoo, Hollery 2 is gonna come over here and wait, I actually need to measure.
Can you command both of them?
Yeah.
At the same time?
And they probably both need a bonus action.
Well, hold on. In combat, choose your initiative tab, but it takes its turn immediately after yours.
so it has its own turn.
And uses its reaction, but the only action it takes on its turn is dodge action unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take the action. Okay, so I can't do anything for Holler. Let me double check on my defender because he has in his stuff, like to defend is like his natural. Yeah.
Right, it's the same text. You can use a bonus action to give them specific commands, but you only have one bonus action.
Cool. So I gave that command. I'm not going to give Holler a command, but Holler is going to move 30 feet, right? Yeah. Holler's getting a little excited. He's going to come over here. And that's me.
That's you. Croesus, you're up.
Well, Croesus examines the web, examines the dog pile, and remembers he's only got fire spells. And so he's going to let's see, let's measure, or actually let's zoom in. I don't need to see the whole freaking field. That'll help me count better. All right, I know what I want to do. Come on, window, stop resizing. Okay, there we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Cool. Croesus is going to move right up there next to our resident mages. And we're going to cast the only spell that makes sense that isn't fire. I guess we could cast Chaos Bolt and hope for the best. I'm going to cast Slow on Big Mommy Giant.
Okay, then.
I actually really like that.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
That is.
Yes.
That is a very good idea.
It's nice that your general fire was, I won't say extinguished, but
I think the plan was probably always going to be cast slow first and hope that hits. Wisdom save
So
DC
you
15.
it is a wisdom save, is it not?
Yep, DC 15.
Okay.
And that is the only target. I get up to 6. However, there aren't 6 targets that I want to target.
Right.
What about this rock right here? Why don't you slow that rock down, please?
Well, when the DM rolls dose.
Awesome.
wow,
Ghostbusters.
All right.
slow.
So Croesus, kind of walks up, kind of examines, what is going on, and is just like you kind of see him like lean over just a little bit to kind of just get the right visual angle, and then, do his thing, and you don't really see exactly what happens, but he smiles, big toothy grin, because he knows.
He knows.
And he turns over to Dalen and just kind of extends the smile even more, and he's like, "This is going to be even more fun now."
End of your turn?
Yeah, it'll be the end of my turn. Yep.
At the end of your turn, she will perform a legendary action.
Yep,
Fuck
and become
my ass.
unslowed.
And that legendary action yep. She blinks out and reappears right here. And still kind of slow. But she looks around and says, "Witness my true glory." And she holds her arms out, and the light that you can see in her chest under her robe, she pulls the robe back, and the light increases to carbon arc spotlight glory levels. And I need Sandalphon and Sistine to both make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. As the blinding form.
Ooh.
Oof.
Dang, y'all just got flashed.
Yep, you just got flashed, and you are both blinded
by the
by
light.
the brilliance of Vernus's blinding form. And she's not really doesn't have reach because I'm bad at monster design. So she doesn't get there, but as she spreads her hands and as she stops moving and she does the thing with the blinding form, and then you feel Hoot, Broad, Sandalphon, and Sistine as she holds her hands up and kind of looks at each of you and smiles a cold, dead smile. You hear whispers. You hear whispers inside your head, and you know that they are terrifying. What is this thing? Oh my God, what is this thing? Make a wisdom saving throw.
The aura is the aura around her.
It is an aura around her.
Well, no, I meant broadcasts an aura.
It is not around her anymore.
No. She bamped out of my aura. She is
Okay.
not affected by that any longer.
I didn't know if it was particular to her or it was there. So that is what I wanted to
Need
clarify.
to make the wisdom saving throw, just Rod?
No, several people, me and Sue did.
Do I need to make the wisdom saving throw?
You do.
I was wondering.
Bam.
Huh.
Where is my saving throw?
Ah,
This
well,
one made a 27. Yeah.
yeah. So, Hoot and Sandalphon, the whispers in your head unhinge your normal fearlessness, and you are terrified of this glowing death angel before you. You are frightened, and your movement speed is reduced by 10.
No.
Okay.
And
No.
then at the end of her turn,
She can't take a legendary action at the end of her own
she's
turn.
not.
Okay. Just making sure.
Was that casting a spell or is that a
that is that is just an effect.
okay? Just making sure
So, all
we
of
were
you-
respecting slow. It can use a bonus action or an action.
So you should now see some auras around her. This one, come back. The inner one, the sort of blue one, you all feel the heat from your body being drawn out of you, and you take a whopping 5 points of cold damage.
Remember that comes out of your 7 temporary hit points, guys.
Yay!
And
Temporary hit points.
all of you within that circle, your movement speed is reduced by half.
Oh wow, that sucks balls.
In addition to the 10?
Correct.
Also, hold 1 second. Broad is going to
Which effect takes place first?
maintain concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Nice. Oh, I can get rid of that stupid fucking web thing. Oh, and she will get to make a saving throw against El Slow. What is the
15.
15?
25
slow.
is what he meant. 25 is what he meant.
Right,
Make this
right.
equal.
God damn it, it's GM roll, not DM roll. Yeah, well, she does not appear to have sped up any. So there's that.
That's good.
Yeah. So she is 100 mark and she is still slowed. And that brings it to Sandalphon.
Whoa, love that. Okay. Frightened, can't get any closer to her.
And blind.
Oh, and I'm also blind. First, I would like to rage.
Sure, absolutely.
Where is Wild Surge? Let's roll that number. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until the rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
Yay.
Love that.
Nice.
I think so. I'm blind, and we're just gonna have so many auras going around.
I know. It's aurorific.
It is worth
Here, yeah, if I move there, it looks like Broad and Siston are outside of my 10-foot aura, because I'm going to do Radiant Consumption. Okay. Radiant
Who's this right here?
That's
That looks like
Hootie
one of
Tootie,
the-
fresh and fruity.
Yeah.
The Hootie
Mechanical.
Tootie is in your 10-foot range.
Um,
No. You're looking at Siston.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong character. Go ahead. Ignore Jay.
and so I'm gonna do Radiant Consumption, which is great. That's gonna be my action, and Raging was my bonus action. But everyone within 10 feet of me, which is the big bad lady, takes 3 points of radiant damage, and then I take half rounded down, so 1 point of radiant damage.
3.
Yep, she takes
Alright.
3. Just no saves, no nothing. Takes it.
That is not what should have happened.
And she's dead.
Okay, that is the thing.
End of my turn.
Make another Constitution save.
Nice.
A wisdom save. See if you can get out of this.
Con.
See if you can get over your fear.
Oh,
I
Well,
think I made the Constitution save.
the good news is you are no longer blinded. You, as the radiant consumption feels you and you feel the heat radiating off of you, something about it seems to have evaporated the blindness. And now you can see, and you are very, very angry, but you are still very, very frightened. And is that your turn?
I have my palm. Muffle by muff.
Very good. Siston, Song Sayer,
All right.
you are up. Broad, you are on deck.
Excellent.
Blinded as I am, I'm going to call on my goddess to guide a bolt of unweaving at the target. And understand that it is, I need to roll again because it's a disadvantage. Sorry about that.
Even in your blinded state, you feel a certain guidance within you that you know where to face and point, and you do some tasty radiant damage.
Kadur.
and I think that means the next person who has attack on her gets advantage.
It does.
All right.
In fact, you hear her kind of gasp in what you imagine is more pain than you think would normally be caused.
Mm.
I like it. I'm going to,
Anyway, keep going.
I'm going to try to back out, back away from where I thought she was, which she appeared and then I was blinded. So I think I could probably move back until I don't feel the impacts of the cold. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Right?
Yeah, I think we're all at half speed though, is the problem.
Okay. So
Yeah. But you can still
One.
move, you can still move 5 feet.
2. Well, I could move 2.5 squares. There we go. Halfway there. So that
Halfway
is
there.
my movement, and I believe all that I can do, except I need to roll Constitution.
You need to roll a Constitution save, and well, no, you are only affected by the frightened,
By the blindness.
by the blindness, which is a Constitution save.
Awesome. Oh, sorry, it wasn't rolling, and then it rolled again. But the first one was a 4, so I believe I'm still blind.
You unfortunately are still blinded.
Womp womp.
Alright.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
That's my turn. Yes.
Broad Yaga, you are up.
All right, I'm at half movement. So, well, actually, before I move, I will use my bonus action to reposition the hawk.
Boop.
I can move it up to 60 feet, by the way.
Works for me.
And I will use my half movement to back up to this square. You can determine for yourself whether that means I'm still in the aura or not. I accept either ruling.
You are not in the
I'm certainly not in the inner aura.
you are not in the siphoning heat aura, but you are still in the range of the cold light whispers.
Fair enough. Then I will use my action to shoot the bitch. And if it hits, she will be declared my favored foe. I have advantage thanks to guiding bolt.
You do.
15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Then she
Woohoo!
takes
Go,
a total
Guiding
of
Bolt.
19 points of damage.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I guess I need some kind of save.
You need a you need to make a god dang it, come back. You were slowed down. No.
Yeah, I'm out of that aura. I'm only in the outermost aura of her.
Right. Were you frightened?
I was not frightened. Hoot was, but we'll get to Hoot in a second. Let's take care of
Right. You actually don't need to make you weren't blinded. You weren't in
Right.
the thing. Siphon heat is just an effect, and you weren't affected, you weren't frightened, so you don't need to make any saves.
Okay. Hoot, since he is frightened,
Mhm.
is just going to move half his movement, which is 20 feet. He's a fast fucker. Yeah, he's going to move like back there.
Well, that
Tweet,
seems-
tweet, tweet. Run away.
right.
Does Hoot need to make a wisdom save to see if he throws off the frightened?
Absolutely.
14.
Mm, 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 mm. He is still frightened.
Fair enough. That's it for me and Hoot, I believe.
All righty, Dalen, you are up. Varuk, the big woman has gotten away from you.
I begin to move up. I drop concentration, so the web just kind of dissolves into nothingness. I move up to about right here, and then I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Magic missile.
Ooh, and I rolled max. So that's 4, that's 5 times 4, 20 points of damage.
Excellent.
Dang,
Nice.
look at you.
Well, that's really good.
That is really good. I probably should have given her more hit points.
And that's all I'm going to do.
That's all you're gonna do, huh? Okay. Well, here I will, simply because I feel like. There we go. Can you guys
Yep, we can see.
see that bar of?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. There it is. That's it. That's what max damage on a thing looks like.
Boom.
Broad, did you remember your hunter's mark damage?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It was considered. Thank you, though.
Right on. Varuk, assuming Dalen is that what you're doing?
I'm done. That's it.
Alrighty, Varuk. The webbing that is kind of keeping you down evaporates from around you. You are free to move as normal in your embiggened state.
What was the outermost aura effect going on there?
That is the cold light whispers.
Oh, okay.
The thing that makes you afraid.
Hey, real quick, since all the auras are blue, I'm going to change the Hawk's aura just
There
to
we
make
go.
it a little bit different.
That helps. Now we can see the green zone as the overlap.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair enough.
I am going to attempt, and can I visibly see the ice aura around her?
You can't see it. In fact, you don't really know that it exists because you haven't heard the whispers in your head.
Gotcha. All right. Well, she got away from me, and I need to go tackle that bitch again. So I'm gonna run after her and jump, and jump right up on her and try and knock her down again.
All right then. Yep.
25.
Well,
Oh, by the way, I'm glowing very brightly within 10 feet, and then
I
even
rolled a
right-
1.
20 feet.
Nice.
Uno.
Oh, and I'm also going to bonus action use my frost rune.
You're going to do what now?
Use my frost rune.
What does that do?
10 minutes is going to give me +2 bonus to all checks and saving throws that use strength and con.
Nice. All right. So you have knocked her prone. And yep, that is definitely not, that's fine. Are you going to climb on top of her now that she's prone?
But I don't know if she can just bamf out of there. I'm just going to smack her.
All right. Fair enough.
23 to hit.
That'll do it.
All right, so that will be, that was weak. 4 damage plus a
It
d6.
really seems like that should do
Wow.
Oh, fuck my ass.
Wow.
Whoa.
I rolled
You-
3 ones. That's
That's pretty cool.
You wore,
Snake eyes.
you wore picked her pinky toe, I think,
I
is what
did.
happened. Like you completely fucked up the pinky toe, but that's it.
I mean, the name Warpick really sounds like it should have a little bit, and I mean, toothpick maybe? I don't know.
Oh, so you gonna shoot my pinky toe? Sorry. Anybody? I'll be over here.
I'm an honest hoe, and all my hoes is honest too.
Listen.
My favorite quote from that movie, absolute favorite quote.
Mhm.
That's a mighty mean pussy, make a man change gods.
Pussy so good you throw it up in the air.
It turns into sunshine. That's right.
I'm sorry, Allie. This is from a movie.
We love it. It's
Yeah, I mean,
fun. So Varuk, is that
I've done things I need to take.
you don't need to do anything yet.
Okay,
You'll do that at the end of her turn.
got it.
Assuming she lives.
I'm pretty well. I mean,
Meteor. Wait, how do you have meteor? I do.
All we need is Sandalphon to crit hit on a smite, and we're good.
Yeah,
Ow,
probably.
Spite. That's Remio.
Really? Oh, sorry. God damn
And the
it.
phone just has spite.
No smite, only spite.
just spite.
Okay. I have what I think is a plan, aka Tax has what she thinks is a plan.
That sounds good. I love it.
So I am going to cast Branding Smite on myself.
Is that concentration?
It
Yep.
is.
You will not embiggen me anymore if you do that, which is fine, just so you know.
You will unembiggen. You will insmallen.
You
Yeah.
can totally do.
Well, I don't want to do that yet. Hold on. How long does your embiggen last? I think it's a minute.
Probably a minute with concentration.
that's
Yep.
the consensus.
Okay, so I'm not going to
It doesn't
shrink him.
last a
He's
day.
doing a fabulous job. So instead, and I think if I do this other thing I want to do that also shrinks him. Give me 2 seconds. Blast it. Tax Tax should be able to have multiple.
Yeah, let's concentrate on all the things. There should be a
He's
feat where
amazing.
like, or if you like have a like a two-headed giant, can you concentrate on 2 spells at the time?
Yeah, we were talking to someone the other day, my friend Kirk, and we were like, we don't, Dad has an issue with bards. It's like, what if bards had more buff spells, but had more ability to concentrate, like had extra concentration slots? Was a cool idea in our
Okay,
head.
nice.
Yep.
Oh, I've been searching for a way to get around concentration limitations for a hot minute.
I will say that concentration limitations are one of the rules that the designers explicitly have said you should think super carefully before trying to circumvent.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Like,
yeah.
it is one of their preeminent, don't fuck with this unless you're super, super sure you know what you're doing things.
Yeah, the game would be bananas if you're able to break that rule.
So,
I say
Can
we
you
do
cast
it.
him big and twice?
I mean, I could.
Well, that's what I'm like. If you could concentrate on 2 things, you could cast it and then cast it again, and then be doubled and biggened.
Not on the same target, no.
No.
Similar
Fair.
effects don't stack.
But
All
if
right.
somebody else had him biggin.
Sorry. Anyway, we shouldn't be rules lawyering
This is
things
true.
that don't apply. What are you
But
doing?
okay, thank you. I was gonna do some branding smite, but instead, good old fire bolts. Never go wrong.
Oh, no,
Web's
web's gone.
never mind.
Yeah,
Web
web's
gone, so
You're good.
firebolt
You're all good.
away.
Yeah.
You do have disadvantage because she's prone, right?
Yep.
She is prone.
But she does have 2 less AC because she's slowed.
Did
That's
uh,
true too.
So that even with the disadvantage, that 16 will hit.
Nicely done.
He soaks up 9 warm points of fire damage.
And then Dear Hootie 2 is under previous orders. So gonna come over here and do right there. Nah, be right. You know what? It can go all the way around. It'll be right here. So that's where Hootie 2 is. And now because Hootie, my dear sweet Hoot Hoot, is within, hold on, let me go to my extras and I'll just throw it out here. This isn't going to be for right now because clearly nothing's going to happen yet, but for the next round, so you know, where's my extras? Steel Defender, deflect attack. So the defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of a creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it, providing the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender. So anytime lady,
She's more than 5 feet away.
oh, well then he would, wait, isn't that 5 feet? Sorry.
No, you basically have to be right next to her.
Okay. So
That's fine.
would be there.
So if she
disadvantage.
makes an attack against anything other than the defender, she's at disadvantage.
That is correct.
Probably a
All righty.
reaction.
Excellent.
Is that the end of your turn?
Oh no. I have not used my bonus action, and I got to. And so
Oh,
my
no.
bonus action
Absolutely.
is going to be for my lovely Holler, and I'm just going to say, help those closest to her. So it's probably just going to be a double movement. Nothing's really going to happen. She's going to get real up in there.
All righty. Well, then,
FYI, so that deflect attack is a one-time thing. It's a reaction.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
okay. So is that the end of your turn?
No, that is all.
Okay. Well, at the end of your turn, she snarls and kind of slashes with these claws that have grown out of her fingertips, and she slashes, at disadvantage. Cool. Love it. Where's my... There we go. What have we done?
Man, I wish slow affected
nope.
these legendary abilities.
Right.
I mean, it would be broken, but
1 minute is 6.
Varuk, does a 16 hit you?
Nope.
No?
No, sir.
Okay.
Also, I just want to point out that did not require the Steel Defender's ability to impose disadvantage because she was prone and therefore she's already at disadvantage.
Right. No, that's fine.
So it did not proc. The Steel Defender's disadvantage ability is still online.
Sounds good. Okie doke. Well, that's Croesus. You're up.
yay.
And it will be her turn.
Oh,
5, 10, 15. Go to the rock. Hey, look, cover. What do we do from cover? We fire. What do we cast? Scorching Ray.
Nice.
Holy fuck.
Nice.
That's one bolt that's crit. Here comes 2 more. Opposite of crit.
I hold on.
Oh,
That one that missed, I will give you advantage on.
all right. I'll take advantage, and that's a 20. So that one's gonna hit. So then the third bolt.
Isn't she still prone?
Oh, he has disadvantage. So that actually means, so the order was you missed the first one entire. Well, yeah, if
you give advantage to the first one, it crits.
yeah, I give advantage to the first one.
There you
And
go.
then you have to roll twice for each of the other ones.
Sure. So the second
Right,
bolt
you've got a 20
misses.
and a no, the 27.
So the 20 is the first one of your second bolt. So roll a second one.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
So your second,
Their
Oh,
second
it-
one was a 14, and that hits.
All right.
All right. So
So
that
I'm
is
gonna roll
9
2 more times.
Yep.
for the third one.
14 and 13. So 13.
13 misses. So
Even with the -2 AC.
oh yeah, that is correct. No, that hits as well. You got all of them. Add them up.
All right. So well, the crit doesn't seem like a lot. All right. That's 3 plus 3. So that's 6 damage. 6 plus what was that? 9 plus 3. That's not a lot.
I think you
18.
did 12 altogether. So the first one hits for 9.
Oh, 9. Yes.
The second one hits
Was-
for 9.
9.
So
So,
that's
18.
18. And
21.
then the third one hits for 321.
21.
All right. I'm dropping a purple dot on broad to indicate that I've used my reaction to grant advantage.
Very
Perfect.
good.
awesome.
Croesus is then going to hide back here. So he's got pretty good cover, but he can still see a little bit.
Very
And
good.
that's going to end his turn.
Very good. Okay. It
Pew,
is
pew,
her
pew.
turn. She uses half of her movement to stand up.
Perfect. Better target.
And she will make one attack at Varuk. Do you wish to impose disadvantage?
I'm going to use my reaction and cast Silvery Barbs.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck yeah.
So go ahead and make your attack roll. You actually have to make 2, and you have to take the lower of the 2.
So disadvantage.
Oh, I clicked on it twice, but still.
That's a 12, which I'm sure will miss.
Oh, you actually, sorry, hold on. You actually have to wait to see whether the initiating attack roll hits before you
Oh, do
cast
you?
silvery
Okay.
barbs.
So the initiating attack was a 22.
Okay, so I guess that hits.
Yeah.
And so you impose a second one, which results in a 16, which, as we have discussed, misses.
Cool.
Excellent.
And, Brooke, you have advantage on your next attack roll.
Oh, fun.
And the 16 even with -2, or is that a different thing?
That is a different thing.
Thank you.
Yep. So that is a thing that happens. And then everyone that is within 15 feet of her, which is Varuk, Rudy, Tootie, Fresh and Fruity, Holler, and Sandalphon, you take.
And Brooke, I'm lying to you. You don't have advantage on your next attack roll. Sandalphon, you have advantage on your next saving throw. Somebody nod if Sandalphon heard that.
Thanks. Sorry, we were muted.
You're good.
And everyone within 15 feet of her takes 8 points of cold damage. Your movement speed is reduced by 10. And everyone that is not frightened of her within the big sort of aqua colored aura, give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Hold on 1 second, Joe. I'm sorry. Her movement reducing ability is 10 foot, not half.
It's 15 feet. And her movement reducing ability, which is called Siphon Heat, reduces their movement by half. Cold Light Whispers
Okay.
reduces
Okay.
speed by 10.
Fair.
So,
All right.
yeah. So if you're within 15 feet, your movement is halved. And if you're within 30 feet, your movement, if you fail the save, is reduced by 10. So you
Okay.
reduce first, and then,
Got
or
it.
you have first, then -10.
Got it. So I'm still within her 30-foot aura and therefore need to make the wisdom save.
That is correct.
Oh, my bad. I took Holler off because I thought it was automatic damage.
Good Lord.
It is automatic damage for
Okay.
the
Then-
icy doom, which is the 15-foot radius. I don't think who was in that.
Holler's Holler was right next to Sandalphon.
And
Holler-
then
Holler's a good old 1-pointer, so it hit him with them with the damage, and they just went whoop, right out.
okay, but Holler, sorry, Hootie 2 takes the 8 points.
Yeah, I already did.
Sandalphon takes the 8 points. Varuk takes the 8 points. And wisdom saving throws for everybody involved, you all pass them. You're not frightened. Sandalphon didn't need to because she's already frightened. And yeah, that's how that goes. Neat. Sandalphon, you're up. I radically misjudged the challenge of this for you guys.
Feel free to up her hit points. I don't care.
Nah.
Don't say that. So rain, I can't move any closer because I'm frightened,
Correct.
but I have a light crossbow.
Well, then you should use it.
While you're rolling
Nice.
that, did the giant make her wisdom saving throw to not be slowed?
Oh, yeah. That is a thing.
That's technically what has to happen.
Yep.
Yep. I'll wait for that to.
No,
Excellent.
Nope.
That's a 4.
So,
I mean, unless she's very wise.
She is
so if
not.
if I have a light crossbow and a javelin, can I do, and I have 2 attacks, I can do 1 of each, right?
Yes, you can.
Nice. Let's start with that. 22 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
That's actually 11 points of damage. That's 6 piercing, 5 radiant.
Nice.
Nice. Radiant damage is good against her.
Yep. How many points of radiant damage?
I actually have disadvantage. It's 5 points of radiant damage. So it'd be, because I'm frightened, so it'd be 17 instead, which I think still hits based off of.
And then and then how much regular damage? 6?
6 piercing, 5 radiant.
Excellent. You are quite certain that that radiant damage fucked her up more than you would have expected.
Noise. That's 6 points of piercing damage from the
Mhm.
javelin if a 16 hits.
Yep.
And then she takes 3 points of radiant damage automatically. Anybody within 10 feet of me does.
Okay, hang on.
Mhm.
Okay, and then how much radiant? 3?
3.
Which
I take 1.
in her case is more than that. Okay, very good.
So that's also Hootie too, unfortunately, is within 10 feet of you.
Oh, 1 second. If I move, I can't get Baruch. Baruch. I think that would be getting Baruch. So that's as good as, if I move 1 back. Nope.
There you go.
Yeah. I can't position in a way that it's either Hootie 2 or Baruch.
Well, and could you tell being blinded right now?
I'm not blinded.
Nope.
Oh, good deal. Okay, you're just frightened. Got it.
Nope, you're not blinded, but you're still frightened. And at the end of your turn, you need to make a save against that.
Yeah. And so I will make a save. Oh, by the way, I am very bright, within 10 feet of me, super duper bright. And then with an extra 20 feet out of that, I emit dim brightness. And then also within 15 feet of me, there's just vines growing out of the icy floor tundra, grabbing her legs and trying to like keep her down, which gives her difficult terrain.
Nice.
And she's slowed, which means she's really not going anywhere unless she teleports.
Yeah. And so wisdom saving throw, -2 to those. Nope, still frightened.
Run away!
Very
Alright.
good. All right. Sandalphon, you are done. And at the end of your turn, she boop,
Oof.
teleports right there. And she smiles at you and says, "Hi."
Yeah.
Siston,
Is teleporting a spell or is it an ability?
it's an ability.
Oh, that sucks. If it was
Oh,
a spell, she
also
couldn't
a
do it.
It's also a legendary action. So
Hearing
Right.
that voice so close to me, I'm going to ask my goddess to guide my hand once again with her power and cast guiding bolt.
Hell yeah.
No, it's a 9.
that unfortunately will not hit. Are you still blind?
I'm still blind.
You are still blind.
That's
By
why. Hence the
literally by
disadvantage.
the light.
Literally by the light.
Okay.
All right. And sensing this proximity, I'm going to try to get closer to Sandalphon if I can sense it from where I'd moved, where I'd heard Sandalphon before.
Why does it look like on your screen she's
Give
on top of
me
me?
a perception check.
All right.
Oh, am I invisible to y'all now?
No, she looks like she's on top of you.
She doesn't
To
look like
me.
she's on top of me to me. That's weird.
Yeah, Laura, you're south and east of her.
All right. My perception was 21.
You are fairly confident you know where she is.
All right, then I will
Is-
go.
They are. You know where they are.
Then I will go towards her,
Alrighty.
and I will roll my Constitution saving throw.
To avoid your fear.
No, I'm not
Wisdom is.
Oh, to avoid your blindness.
blind.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's 12.
Yes, you are still very much the
Damn.
the white the white after images of that blinding light still kind of consume your vision.
All right. Well, that is my movement and action, and I believe everything I can do.
Okay. All right,
I'm
then.
done. Nice.
Broad Yaga.
All right, start of my turn. I will clear the fact that I have used my reaction.
Yep.
I will move to here. I don't have anything else to do with my bonus action this turn, so just to make sure she stays within it, I will move the Hawk Spirit down closer to her with my bonus action.
Seems good.
And then with my action, I will shoot her nice and proper.
You should.
25 to hit. Oh,
Yep.
9 points of damage? Really?
Yeah, I mean, not every,
Those are 2 1s, man.
you know, not everything is going to be triple digits.
Welcome to
I mean-
Spellcaster World.
That's fair, but like she's got anyway. Yeah, so she takes 9 points of damage.
Did you get your Hunter's Mark damage in there?
Yeah, that's Hunter's Mark, that's favored foe. That is just a really shit roll, is what that is.
Wow, that's
Sorry, did you roll 3 1s?
I think I did.
all right
Where's
then.
the first one?
Well, no, so I rolled a 1 on favored foe, I rolled a 3 on Hunter's Mark, and I rolled a 1 on the actual weapon damage.
Nice.
So where's your? So, oh, I got it. I'm sorry. Got it. Okay.
You figured it all out?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so here's what I need to know. The saving throw on frightened, does it happen at the beginning of a turn or the end of a turn?
End.
Okay, so Hoot can't move any closer, but at the end of Hoot's turn, Hoot will make another save versus being frightened and fail it. Okay,
Yep.
Who
I'm
is
done.
doing a concern?
yeah. Hoot's like, God damn it, I'm a runt baby owlbear. What do you want from me?
All right.
It's like, but Broad Yaga, why you so far?
This is some bullshit. All right, Broad. If that's your turn, Dalen, you.
Dalen, you're up.
Not liking that thing moving around, I hold out my hand again and cast Magic Missile again for another 5 times 4, 20 points of damage.
Nice.
Jesus.
Nice.
2 crits in a row.
All righty. Well, congratulations, y'all. You brought her into the double digits.
Jeebus.
Double or single?
Double.
All right.
Can you not see the
I can see the
Hawk
bar.
Spirit. This Hawk
Yeah.
Spirit's kind of.
The hawk is kind of in the way, but here, I'll move it to the side. So you can
Got
see.
it. Okay, thank you. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I don't really have anything. I'm actually kind of happy at the distance I am. In fact, I might even step back a little bit, and then that is the end of my my movement.
All right then.
I was gonna say you don't get much cover behind Trex there.
Tax? Yeah,
Tax.
yeah.
At the end of your turn, she's going to take a slash at Sandalphon.
Mean.
I know. That is a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, I actually, if that hit, I cast silvery barbs again. So roll again.
Wait a minute.
Lower than 2.
All righty.
I mean, yeah, spam that spell as much as you can because that shit's getting nerfed in an errata. Like,
I
very
know it's
soon.
got to be. It's ridiculous.
So
that I can
the second roll is a 23.
so you still get hit.
Yep. Yep. And
But I still
Sandalphon,
can't-
you take you take 10 points of slashing damage
Reduced to
and
5.
11 points of cold damage
Ooh.
as her
Ooh.
talons slash into your flesh, and you can feel the chill of the Frost Maiden's ire.
Still not bloodied.
Nah,
Above
probably.
half.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Don,
Yes, sir.
you still get to choose.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
though they succeeded, you still get to pick who gets advantage on their next roll.
So I'm going to give
That's
Sandalphon
insane.
advantage on whatever she wants. It's a saving throw, it's an attack roll, it's an ability check. On your next roll, you get an advantage on whatever that is.
Nice.
You are right, Varuk. Parenthesis, Chris.
You are up. You are literally large and in charge.
So-
God, and if it's just God.
Baruch lets out a very audible, exasperated. Won't you just stay still? Oh, he runs over, jumps up in the air again, and just like tries to two-handed smack her.
Just like WWE style, because I'm here.
Yeah.
Are you trying to knock her prone, or is this an attack roll?
First one's knocked prone.
Okay.
You got to figure for the two people
While
who are
she's slowed,
blinded.
She can't walk when she stands up because that takes half her movement.
And then she's already reduced her movement, right?
What, you got a 25 on that?
Yeah, for the knockdown.
Yep.
Yeah.
21, down she goes
Ooh, and then I'm a smacker.
with advantage.
Good. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wow.
You're too tall and she's too short, apparently.
You are
Yep.
disoriented by how you're used to being embiggened. That is
He's throwing me off. He's throwing me off.
but being double embiggened is not quite so.
Feels weird.
Don't you get better bonuses being embiggened and embiggened?
Yes. So I for my class ability, I do D6 extra damage. For embiggen, I do D4 extra damage. Which last round when I hit, I rolled ones on each both of them.
Nice. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
thought maybe I thought you would get a bonus to hit because your strength was higher or something. Maybe.
No.
Nah,
No.
none of that. Okay, well,
That was my turn.
You did great. You did great.
I did great.
It happens, man. It fucking happens.
Happens to all of us.
okay, well, she is once again prone,
That's right, sound bitch.
cool, and Tax, you're up.
The resident, hammer. Bam.
So Tax is going to gonna do here. Yeah. Young Tax is gonna come right here. And she's only gonna do a firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
But as she does, she says, matter-of-factly, but with as much menace as her little body can, I'm going to take samples of you.
Oh,
I will.
I should invoke a terrifying response.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and I need to roll twice. I'm at disadvantage because she's prone, right?
Yes.
No, you get a straight roll because Bradyaga says, shoot her in the nards, Tax.
But I wanted samples of those.
Oh, hold on. I need to roll again because I might get better.
You might.
You might.
I mean,
Yeah. No. No.
Close.
That'll do. Is that 13 sweet points of something damage?
it'd be fire.
Fire. Good. Yeah. No, she's
Burn.
she's yeah, not looking real good. Not looking real good. Is that the end of your turn?
32 is gonna be boop, 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 boop. That's half his speed.
Okay. Well,
And is gonna come here. Not do anything because that's just there to protect Sandalphon and has been doing a dick job because this thing teleports.
mm-hmm. So at the end of your turn, she will somebody slashity at Sandalphon.
I will
Um,
use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
I mean, I don't think you need to. I rolled a 13.
Oh, and she's not.
She's prone. She's at disadvantage already.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to get worse. So yeah.
13
And
misses.
if 4 disadvantages is what's gonna make it worse it's from
I'm going to need you to
Step
roll
on her
4 dice
hands.
and take the lowest.
If we
Step
give her
on her
enough
hands.
disadvantage, will she just stab herself in the head?
You know, if you give her enough disadvantage, she might just stab herself in the head to be done with this.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Are you hitting yourself?
I
What
mean,
is this?
you get the feeling that she's not afraid to be killed. Notice I said be killed, not die.
Good.
Yeah. So
I'm glad she's not afraid to be killed because she's gonna be.
right. Croesus.
It's gonna be mine.
All right, Croesus is excited to get a third turn here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to poke back around, and we're going to cast a chaos bolt.
I don't like it.
I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still, that
14 hits though.
That 14 will hit. That 12
Cool. All
points
right.
of-
What did I roll? I need to figure out what the damage. I rolled a 7 and 3. So I get to pick between fire or psychic damage. We're gonna do psychic damage.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do 12 damage of psychic variety.
All psychic.
All psychic, yes.
She just looks at you and smiles and says, "Oh, honey, that doesn't work on me."
Yeah, well, we tried.
Oh,
Oh.
guys.
Well, no one else is doing psychic energy, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I wanted something
no,
to be a little different than a fire.
yeah. No, I respect the choice, but
Yeah.
All right, Croesus will then continue moving behind this tree for cover.
All
And that will
right.
end his turn.
Okay. Well, at the beginning of her turn, she will use half of her goddamn movement to stand up.
which should be all of her movement because she's slow.
Why am I not getting the thing?
I would be all her movement.
Sorry.
No, at least I'm not a psionic.
If she moved out of people's range. then
No,
that's
she
not-
didn't move.
Okay. Oh, you were just cleaning it up. Got it. Sorry.
Yep. So she will stand up and she will make 2. Ooh, no, she is slowed. Hang on.
Yep, she gets 1 attack or 1 spell.
Well, she
And
gets
it
one
will be a
attack.
disadvantage.
It's 1 attack action.
Yes, but also 1 attack in that action.
Ah, very good. Robert,
believe,
roll
okay.
me a d20, please.
Hold on. If this, let's see. Regardless of the creature's abilities and magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. Yes.
All right.
Okay. I need to roll a d20.
You do.
All right. Let's hope she's not power word killing me. Like, I'm tired of you slow. I rolled a 7.
Okay. Well, that means she is able to complete the spell in her turn. And she casts a cold ray at Xenophon.
Oh, right.
Sandalphon.
She's casting a spell. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Sandalphon.
that.
If that's an attack roll, she's at disadvantage because there's hostiles within 5 feet.
Sandalphon, I want to let you know, I looked into the realms.
Well,
of
I
the
rolled a
various
6,
possibilities.
so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. And then everybody around her do the things.
-8 or no, do you-
Those of you that are within 15 feet feel the heat being drained out of your body. 4, you take
I hope her heart melts a little
take,
bit each
15
time.
points of cold damage, and your movement speed is reduced by half. And then if you're within 30 feet of her, if you're within 30 feet and not frightened, give me wisdom saving throws.
If you've already passed your immune, probably. Typically, I would do it.
Usually.
Yeah. If you've already passed, you're fine. You're not impressed with her
I was
frightening
not.
whispers. You're like, nah. You're like, I've heard worse from my mom. All right. Is that
I don't. You know, moms being angry is one of the scariest things.
right?
That's what.
Woohoo! She is no longer slowed with a 21. Bye, slow. Bye.
Uh-oh.
Bye. It's been fun.
What happened?
She made a 21 on her save to not be slowed.
Oh,
You sound like
well,
I mean,
Shucks.
it's kind of too little too late, but hey, why not? All right.
Dude, that was a very well cast spell.
That was a very, very well cast spell.
Nice.
He's like,
That's
I
the
got
dream,
another
right?
one.
She's
No,
like,
no.
huh?
You're the shit, Croesus.
Yeah.
You
All right. Soundaphon, you're up.
Nice. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is move over to here.
Okay.
Right now on top of the other little homunculus. Then I am going to, now that she's close, we're gonna use my greatsword.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spin it around and hopefully hit.
So you do have disadvantage because you are still blind, correct?
Nope, I'm not blind, but I have disadvantage because I am frightened.
Ah, well then. Do you have advantage because you're flanking and you're rolling a 19? Does that seem right?
frightened is disadvantage though.
Yeah, frightened is disadvantage, so it would be a straight roll.
Okay. So that's a 12.
Yep.
You know, if she weren't still slow, that'd have hit.
Yeah.
But she is,
womp womp.
yep. And yeah,
Since you've been slow.
Then I will try again.
you will what?
I'll try again, and I roll 4.
You rolled a 10.
Yeah. Well, she still takes 3 points of radiant damage.
Maybe more than that.
Radiant.
And I take 1.
Man, that whole just automatically causing damage, keeping you enraged, that's
Right?
that's handy.
Wait, does
Combo.
Does guidance add
Combo.
to attack rolls?
Yes.
Well, making an ability check, which this was an attack roll is an ability check, right?
No, an
No.
attack roll is its own separate thing.
Never mind then. Okay.
Damn it.
But you can have advantage on your next attack roll, although it would have only, it wouldn't have helped on your 2 10s.
Are we doing are we doing the whole if the number of advantages outnumber the disadvantages, it becomes an advantage thing? Because I would have had flanking and that.
That is Jay's house rule. I'm not sure how it plays in this game.
That's why I'm asking.
I mean, if we're gonna do pluses and minuses, I would think that would be how it would work.
All right. So then I would have had a 19 if I included the advantage that.
I mean, that'll hit. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'd do that 13 points of damage plus an extra 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay. And then you hit the second time too. Nope. No, you don't.
No, I know.
No. All right. Well, you have done good.
Nice. Then yeah, so I did a total of 13 slashing and 8 radiant this round. That is the end of my turn. Thank you very much. I'm going to go to the restroom.
Sounds good.
And
All
that
right.
radiant is, so as you end your turn, she does take a couple of slashes at you.
Ali, what is your armor class?
Allie has indeed walked away.
Ooh,
because she said she was
25.
going to the restroom.
25
hang
will
on, hang
definitely
on.
hit.
25 crit.
But the question is, the reason I'm asking is because I can change what that die roll is, but only only before it's been rolled. So
Okay, her AC is 14.
I wouldn't have done it then. So we're good.
All right, then. So that is,
Go.
and I rolled a 1 on,
Oh.
Womp,
on the damage to be
womp.
crit, which is actually 5. Double that is 10 points of regular damage, reduced back down to 5. And then, oh no, wait. I'm sorry, wrong one. This one. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, I'm fucking kidding you.
3 plus right, 3 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 is on
11.
4d6. That's 11 points of cold damage. So she takes 11 points of cold damage, and then the 19 to hit the second time will probably hit as well. And that is not a crit, but that will be 12 points of slashing reduced to 6 plus 14 points of cold damage.
That is a total of 31 points of damage.
That seems
Ooh.
pretty good.
Joe,
Yes.
Ow.
I will be using the cloud rune to intercept one of those.
Yeah, she's
Thank
still up.
you.
They are
Okay.
still up.
You should.
Also keep in mind that the steel defender or whatever is right there, which could have imposed disadvantage on one of those attack rolls.
Yep.
Does it impose disadvantage on any of those attack rolls?
Any attack that isn't on it.
Slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning.
So he already has some. Did you have the slashing on the second roll?
Yes.
He did.
Okay.
All right, so how much damage did I take total?
31.
I'm down.
Well, no, hold up.
Wait.
We haven't resolved all
So,
of
so,
I was looking-
Chris, if you want to stop one, you should stop the second one because that was much more damage. Yeah. All right. So you do not take 20 points of damage.
It's 11. Yeah. The first one was 11.
Yep. First one was 11. And
They are still up.
yep. So you magically gain 20 hit points back because why not?
Because Varuk is the man.
Very
Varuk
much so.
is indeed.
Oh, is that your drink on it?
This is what happens when you can speak giant, by the way.
Yeah.
them.
This is the advantage of speaking giant.
You know, I Yeah, you're right.
Is how much?
All right. So,
Mhm.
Siston,
All right. Well, Siston is hearing the of what is going on and had tried to get closer to Sandalphon because they were worried about them. And so Siston is going to cast Aura of Vitality, and as a bonus action, heal
For 4.
for
Oh,
4. Oh my God. 2d.
wow.
man, so many ones tonight.
Oh, 2d6, friends.
Joe, does the 15 take away the fear?
It does not.
And so the sphere of healing is 6 points to anyone within 30 feet of me. So that includes Varuk, any hoots, any hawks, Sandalphon.
Wait, is it not?
It does not include the baddie. So
So
Varuk is
you
at 6.
heal Vernus by 6 points. Go.
No, it does not include.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
no, it does.
Sad pan.
No,
It would heal.
1 creature.
All right.
Oh, the bonus action is for you, but the aura is for everybody who is in that.
No.
No, you can use a bonus action to cause 1 creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points. It's only one of us. So the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to cause 1 creature in the aura, including you, to do that. So it would just be me.
Okay, well then.
Cast it at a
6 instead
higher
of
level,
4.
right?
Oh, then it was 6 instead of 4?
Well, I mean, the original casting is that, and the bonus action was that.
Right, so I get plus an extra 2, I think is it. And so do I heal up for 10 instead?
I believe so.
All right.
End of your turn.
Yes.
Okie dokie. So after the healing, and as you complete the healing, she kind of whips around, flaps her wings, and you know how birds take off in flight? You get the feeling that the wings are just there for looks. She kind of raises up off the ground a few feet, and she takes 2 slashes at you.
At disadvantage because we haven't done it yet.
Okay. So the first roll was a 21. And the second roll was a 10. I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit. And that's the first one.
Tootie.
And then the second attack is 2 18s. Don't know if that would be a disadvantage. So Siston, you were hit for 7 points of slashing damage and 16 points of cold.
And I am out.
Well, that's a problem because you're the one who's
Uh-huh.
supposed to heal us.
Yep. I thought that spell of vitality did an area effect first and then did a bonus action on one person. So I'm looking up. I may have 5 points and be up, but I think it is.
Yeah, think of Aura of Vitality as like a healing word that you can do every turn, and it only costs you 1 spell slot.
Yeah.
Right. So you can cast it, and casting it does nothing really except establish the order
Right.
or the aura.
Yep.
And then you can use a bonus action to heal 1 creature for 2d6.
Yeah. Yep. I am indeed down.
And so does the orb. Go with it.
Yep. That's
Unfortunately.
And I'm y'all's healer, so good luck with that.
Alrighty. Good luck, guys.
Checking my inventory for
Raj,
health
you
potions.
are up. And
I don't see a health potion in my inventory.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Mhm.
So my reaction comes back because it's the start of my turn.
Indeed.
I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction to give myself advantage on this attack roll.
You probably should. That seems like a good idea.
And I'm going to shoot this horrible person
Uh-huh.
for 18 points of damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And then I will use a bonus action to cast a second level healing word on System.
Nice.
Yay, druid.
Points.
Yay.
What was that about System being the healer of this party? It's
I
cool.
don't know what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Well,
And
it's good because this eyesore was just gonna make her death failing saves go down fast.
no, it's all good. We're good, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Run over,
That's,
shove some good berries in her face.
So am I still blind?
That's a DM call, whether blindness
I don't know.
exists
Did
through
you make
loss
the
of
save at
consciousness.
the end of your turn like you should have before you dropped?
Actually, I
Do you
didn't-
make
I
saves when
didn't
you're
make the
unconscious?
save. I did not make the save at the end of my turn.
You should make the save at the end of your turn. Order of operations is end of your
Oh.
turn
20.
and legendary action.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
waited.
you're like, oh, cool, I can see.
Oh,
Oh,
crap.
shit, it's right in front of me. You drop.
Why is it all black
At that
again?
moment of quiet reflection and unconsciousness, and then you feel. I'm gonna guess that Broadjog
You
is
got better.
kind of tainted with smell of owlbear. You're like, oh God,
That's
you
fair.
just fart in my face. And then you,
I like it. It's
Yeah.
messy.
yeah, then you come to. You are prone. Unless you have some way of not being of being unconscious and still standing up.
No. I went to graduate school.
Um, I was gonna say that, or just you're an insomniac, or like you sleepwalk, so you just
I
have
am a
lots of
mom.
practice.
Not only
Mom,
did
see,
she go
there
to
you go.
graduate school, she went to graduate school while pregnant with me. So that should add her even more points.
There was, it did seem like that for a while, but you were an angel at
Four.
sleeping.
I was.
All right.
Early, in fact.
All right.
So at the end of my turn, I think that drops Hoot out of being frightened.
It does.
So Hoot will come back to join me in case he needs to charge in and fuck some shit up next round.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay. End of your turn. She will use the last legendary action she has her turn. And she will take 2 swippity swipes at Sandalphon.
No.
You guys have ways of imposing disadvantage.
My disadvantage is gone.
I'm pretty sure a 10's not going to hit anyway. So attack number 2 is a 23. Sandalphon,
I
does
will
that hit you?
cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction. Oh, wait, no, it's not quite my turn yet. I used my reaction last round, so I can't.
Yep.
That's right. It's not quite your turn.
Not quite my turn yet.
Not quite your
Almost.
turn. Sandalphon, you take 12 points of slashing damage, reduced to 6, and 18 points of cold damage.
Fuck my ass.
I'm down.
As the cold, as you go to fall, she looks at you, and the last words you hear from her are, "I don't care what Arl thinks, you'll never be strong enough."
Bitch. And I
It's
spit
not-
blood in her face.
That is not nice.
Okay. Dalen. It's all to you,
Oh,
man.
No,
Have your
actually,
goddamn reaction back.
Actually, as I
Yeah.
go down, I say, "Your mom thought I was good enough," and I split.
So I swing around because I can't aim around that big Baruch.
Benny would be so proud right now.
Right?
And
So-
I'm going to, since it's been working, cast Magic Missile.
Yeah.
This time only 2, but it's 2 times 5, so it's 10 points of damage.
Nice. Nice. Okay, the magic missiles slam into her, and you. Nope, not 101. You get the feeling that you are super close to getting her into the single digits. The white light is leaking from her body, kind of like, you know, the Aes Sedai magic. The white light's kind of like leaking out everywhere.
I'm going to use 2 sorcery points and quicken and cast. Can I do that and cast Magic Missile again as a bonus action?
No,
Uh-uh.
because if you cast a bonus action spell on your turn, you can only cast a cantrip with your action.
Well, then I'm going to do it again, do it anyway, and cast Firebolt, which is an action.
Okay. All right then.
Cast it. I'm clicking on the buttons. I just want it to happen 55 times.
22.
So roll the and did 10 points of damage.
Nice. That firebolt slams into her. The fire kind of spreads around. The white light is leaking. She actually drops to the ground and and as she exhales, it's even cold white light coming out of her mouth. And she looks super bad or good,
All right.
depending on how you want to look at it.
Yeah. Baruch, assuming you're going to take a swing, as Dalen quickens that spell, throws a firebolt, he looks at the realms of different possibilities and sees you rolling a 20 on your next attack. And I'm going to use one of my 2.
Is that a crit 20?
That is a crit. That's a crit. He's him rolling a 20.
And with that knowledge, I'll just go ahead and say, Baruch, you want to do this?
Dog pile, and then he just like evaporates.
So I'm gonna drop my shield in my pick. Be like, he's like working. I'm gonna reach down and grab her feet, and then pull her upside down, and then like pile drive.
Nice.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh, you do. And as her head hits the ground, there's
What the small
you
giant.
expect, like, you've done this. You've driven people's heads into the ground before. You're not a stranger to it. But oddly, there's no satisfying like wet thud that you would normally get. It's just kind of a and you see the cold light pour out of her, and for just a moment it makes the form of a woman that reaches up to you, touches your cheek, and says, "I'll see you in 10 days." And then she vanishes.
Nice. Once combat is over, I will immediately burn a first level spell slot to Healing Word hard down to combat.
Jay, you cut out there at the end.
Oh, you get 4 points of healing, Sandalphon.
Thank you.
Well,
Versus is
now,
going to immediately look for other threats.
I'm moving up to the group just to see if anybody needs any help and to kind of search the area where this person fell.
Right. I'm also moving up to the group. I have 52 points of healing in a pouch. So before anyone wastes any more spell slots, let's eat some fucking good berries.
I think
Let's
sounds
do
like a
it.
good idea.
I think that's good.
Once we're out of combat, Hootie 2 is gonna start doing repair on itself.
So is there anything left of this corpse? Anything worth investigating?
Because someone's taking samples.
We're
So
waiting for Joe to get back.
as the misty form evaporates with the body that you are holding just kind of drops into a pile of ice crystals that shatter across the ground and spread out into a perfect snowflake pattern.
I'm going to, once everything calms down, ritually cast Detect Magic and see if any of those crystals is anything more than just flotsam or jetsam.
You're going to cast Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Oh,
Once everything calms down, I want to know if any of that stuff that fell to the ground there is, something other than just a bit of ice crystal that's been left behind.
You get the sense that there was some magic in it as it fell, making a perfect snowflake pattern on the ground, but that magic has passed.
Okay, good. That's what I was hoping, but I wanted just to make sure. And I didn't want to leave some kind of
The
core gem there.
altar, however,
Ooh,
has an enchantment radiation about it.
I mean, if we're inspecting the altar, I will move the falcon or the hawk over there so everybody can have perception advantage to investigate the altar. At least for about the next 30 seconds.
But we've been at this altar before, yes?
You have indeed.
Now it's perception that it's
Oh,
advantage
thank
on,
you.
not investigation. I mean, if you need to make an investigation check, you need to make an investigation check.
Yeah.
But I can't help you with that.
Well, it would have been a 17 based just on the die roll, but not the push of the button on roll 20.
I'll,
What are you trying to do?
Just a perception check around the altar, just to see if anything has changed, anything stands out since they've been working here.
yeah, I've got a 24 on that perception check to look at the altar.
So, whereas before, the last time you saw this, it was mostly like a slab of black rock that you have since identified as Shardalin. It has a new form. It is, it definitely has a shape to it, almost like an anvil. If you remember the way it looked, and the huge standing stones that are around it that are not Shardalin, they are normal stones. They have runes on them that you're pretty confident are words of praise and adulation to Arl, the Frost Maiden.
Okay.
And topping at the top of each one of the standing stones is the snowflake icon. Very, very similar to the one that Sandalphon showed some of you upon their chest.
All right.
All right, let's figure out the good berries. How many points is anyone down?
I'm down 60 points.
60?
Yep.
Fuck.
I could do stuff. I am down 32 points.
Okay, yeah, I will give.
Fun fact, Tax has healing.
Well, right, we have healing. I've got 52 good berries. which is not evenly divisible by 3. But you know, I will give 2 people 17 between Varuk, Sandalphon, and Sistan, and one of you gets 18. Just pick. I don't
I
care.
think I get 18 because things keep going after me specifically.
Sure. That works for me. I also have more healing, but that is what I'm just carrying in my pocket. So
That
Well,
sounds good.
as people are investigating and doing different things, I am going to cast healing word for anybody who needs it.
I'm now down 42 points total.
Man, I just
Oh my
keep hearing
God.
people's life totals, and they're all double my life total.
right.
More ones, but 8 additional points of healing to 6 people.
Okay.
Whoever needs that, take it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do some cure wounds. Here's a 1.
Well, hold on. Let's make sure we have. Do we have as much multi-target healing done as we're going to do before we start casting individuals?
I could perhaps do another round. I'm now down 7.
So that's your call. I still
yeah.
have spell slots for cure wounds, but I don't have any multi-target cures. So
I'd like to keep my multi-target cures. I have 2 more left if we want to use.
that's
them
fair.
now.
So
No, that's fair.
I need all of you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Including Hoot?
Everybody.
Why am I rolling?
I am very charismatic.
I rolled 3 14s and then a 4, so we're gonna go with the 14.
Wow, good
Great to
job,
see you, Mark.
Broad. I was not expecting to see Broad make that good of a
So
save.
nobody
Now
had a,
let's-
nobody had a 1 then.
Hold on, let's see what
did.
Hoot's got. No, Hoot got a 16 as well.
Right, but you rolled a 1, but your result is a 3, correct?
No. I'm sorry. I rolled a 4 and my result is a 3. I apologize.
Okay, well, that's fine. As long as nobody rolled a 1, you're okay.
All right, so who still needs healing? And how much healing do you need?
I am down 34 points. I'm at 30 points right now.
All right, you definitely need at least 1 more.
I did a 7. I already rolled it.
All
Feel
right,
So I'm at
You-
37 out of 64 now.
I'll go ahead and throw 1 on you for 4, which is the worst I can do. Sorry about that.
No problem. I'm at 41 out of 64 now.
I'll throw another one on. I got spell slot level 1 for a few more.
Okay, I'm running a bit low on spell slots. If we run into anything else, I might be in trouble.
Where are you?
So close.
Have 9 more.
I'm now at 50 out of 64, so I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds good. How's anyone else doing?
Brosis is great.
I'm okay. I'm probably just gonna stand back and hope I'm not blind because I couldn't cast any to see spells.
All right,
Well, luckily, you got over that. You know what this
Okay, I'm-
fucking book
And then she
needs?
died.
I'm sure the hawk is gone by now.
Oh, and Varuk will be smaller.
Oh. I kind of like being that big. That was fun.
We will do it again.
Yay.
Your physics change when your size change.
It seemed like your true height, friend. I say that in giant, so most of you can just fuck off.
I one day hope to be that big. Make mama proud.
You will be. You will be.
son of a bitch. All right.
And then Tax will go pick up the fizzled out broken gem that was Holler and say, I'll make it stronger next time.
I can fix this.
We can make him faster, stronger. We have the technology.
Croesus is still like a little uneasy and still feels like there's,
How much?
maybe something hiding in a bush or tree somewhere. So he's still kind of looking around at his surroundings, looking to see if anything else wants to pop out. He doesn't really trust the Icewind Dale.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Huh?
Yeah. I mean, it seems quiet. You
All
feel
right.
like-
Joe,
Yes,
I
yes.
need you to check Facebook in just a second.
Just a second. Okay.
And I will make this roll pursuant to what I just said.
Okay.
I'm assuming unless I roll super bad, nothing horrible will happen. But
Yeah, don't roll a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh.
Process as you go looking around for danger, you feel an arrow graze the side of your head, causing 1 point of
Oh, we're shielding. We're absolutely shielding when this happens. I'm paranoid. If I feel something, we're shielding. That absolutely happens. First
That's
level cast
not
shield.
okay.
and you look around. There's no shield, won't stop it. It was a failure, and that one. You take a point of piercing damage, and
Sure.
with that high of a perception roll, you kind of like hold the side of your head. You're like, son of a bitch. And you turn around and you look, and there's Broad kind of holding his bow, like, oops.
There was a bee. that
Watch
was
out,
about
there's
to
a
sting-
snipe. Is a
It was a
broad.
bee.
Yaga,
It
come
was a
on.
bee. There was a bee about to sting you. I shot the bee. I'm sorry I grazed you. It happens, man.
It was coming right for
I
you.
thought there was a sniper.
We're at the top of Kelvin's cairn. Where is the sniper, Cronus?
There's
We're at
trees
the
here.
top, buddy.
There's, maybe they're invisible. They're covered in snow ghillie suits. I don't know.
It's true. It's true.
Like it could happen.
We're on the highest of the high ground. I'm still looking, motherfucker.
If someone really wanted to, they could.
They could, right. I was just shooting a bee. I'm sorry about that. I didn't want you to get stung by a bee. I didn't know if you were allergic. It could cause really bad reactions, and we're miles away from the nearest medical treatment.
I don't think we are. I think
We
they're
are.
right
We
around
are.
You see Croesus, who was not just looking healthy, but glowing with those temporary hit points, look just a smidgen less glowing as he's 1 temporary hit point fewer.
Yeah, you still have your temporary hit points. That I can hear.
Golden. Like I said, Croesus feels great.
Oh, I was just trying to scare him a little bit.
Skin looks a little more radiantly red. All right, well, Croesus is going to go collect that arrow.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
pretend
try and
like I'm not here.
collect the 1 crossbow bolt and javelin I threw.
Okay.
Am I successful?
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Investigation.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make an investigation check to see if I find it.
18.
I don't find it.
Sure, I'll look for the arrow I shot at Croesus.
Do I
Never
have,
mind. I'm on the one train today.
Nice.
Probably
up
stab
a-
yourself with your own arrow.
It
I
takes
pick up a rock and I'm like, is this it?
it takes you a minute, but you find it pretty quickly.
Nice.
You're not terribly
See, with Brod's one, I feel like he finds the crossbow bolt, thinks it's an arrow, and then Sandalphon takes it out of his hand and says you're an idiot.
I find
That's
the
fair.
arrow, and then we look at each other and go, wait, and switch.
so as
So
you are all
Ernie-
standing around this altar, I need you to all make wisdom saving throws.
I need to get away from these things.
Specifically, Croesus is not next to the altar. Croesus is still like,
You're on top of the mountain, buddy.
okay, if that's the
Suck
prerequisite,
it up
that's
and take a
fine.
save.
That's fine. If that's the prerequisite.
Nice. Good
Wisdom saving
throw,
throws?
Broad.
Way to go, Brod.
Good
Croesus
wisdom
is not
saving throw.
wise.
Good
Is
Broad
it
are
against
just like-
magic?
Huh?
Is it against magic? Because I get advantage.
It is against magic.
Womp womp.
Take that 5.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, let's see
caramba.
what we have here.
Hey,
What's
if this
behind
is,
door number 7?
real
Alright.
quick, if this is going to be a whole thing, can we take a quick break? Because my dog is starting to get antsy. And I think I need
There,
to walk.
yes, we can take a quick break.
Like 5 to 10.
Yeah, 5 to 10.
All right,
Okay,
I appreciate
Farouk,
it, guys.
you are fine.
Woohoo.
Sandalphon,
Mhm.
you feel as though the ickiness, we'll go with ickiness.
Mhm.
We'll go with the icky, corrupting influence of the proximity of the altar. Roll a d8 for me.
Whoa. 6.
Spaghettios. Does she think she's a badger now?
No, I mean, this is almost like, yeah. So in your mind, as you kind of think back to what happened, you here you are again on top of this fucking cairn, and that altar looks different. And you can feel sort of the rage that fuels you inside. You feel it kind of tilt a couple of degrees, and you have become reckless. You are impulsive in the face of dangerous situations. The first attack made against you in any combat encounter has advantage.
I didn't like that.
Well,
I think we should leave now, guys. I think this would be a good time to get out of here.
It doesn't sound reckless. That
No,
sounds
it
very
does.
cautious.
Sounds very cautious.
I've been knocked down today. I'm feeling like I completely agree with Sandalphon.
Tax.
I forgot about breakfast.
Ooh, that's not good. Oh, Tax, I'm going to need you to roll a d8.
I'm assuming Croesus is going to have to as well, as he made a 9.
Yeah, Croesus, you are as well. I can't see where everybody is. So Croesus, if you want to go ahead and you rolled a 2.
I did.
Okay, well, you have
Croesus feels extra strong and mighty.
Yeah.
He's forced to make an
Um,
attack roll.
No, you kind of see the altar kind of in the edge of your field of vision, and you hear not like a voice, but like an urge that you feel a compulsion to collect anything and everything of mild value that you can. Simple trinkets stumbled across must be gathered and carried, if able, until at carrying capacity.
I'm a leprechaun. Okay.
You have acquired the hoarder.
How long?
Oh, well, I mean, that depends on, if you think
Shucks.
it's really bad, or I don't know. Maybe it will go away. And if you-
Hey, you guys, do you think these rocks on the floor have any value? Do you think anyone would want these? I guess I'll wait for everyone to get back.
right.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm gonna take my break so I can come back and say that same line.
We're
All right,
definitely
sorry about
telling
that,
you that they
folks.
have
I'm
value.
back. What did I miss?
Oh, Robert thinks that things have value.
Robert, intrinsic value is a myth. Things only have value to the extent that intelligent beings value them. Wait, are we out of character or in character right now? I need to know.
We are breaking, I think.
We
Yeah.
are
Break.
taking a break. In fact, I should assume that we will just.
This
Yeah.
meeting is being recorded.
That was super cool. Okay, so all that stuff, yay. I hope you remember it because it's not recorded.
I actually did take down the notes on that. That's the
Excellent.
I've been bad about taking notes tonight, and as you were saying that, I put those things into notes. So we
Okay.
actually do.
Would
That's
you
the
would you
only
like
thing
to read them back so they're in the video?
Yes, we did a counselor check-in with our party. We could see insight on the that taxes organized mind is disorganized, that Croesus is having extreme value for material goods that is coming out of blue, and Dolph is responding in foolhardy or and in ways that are out of character in terms of being more reckless than even typically. I sense that this is a proximity to the dark altars from the lower planes, and that continued interaction would be bad and effects could be cumulative. As I tried for divine intervention with my goddess, I had the direct impression that she wanted me to look for ways of my own. I do feel that restorative magics could remove corrupting influence, and that may be the path that our friends seek, but distance and time could also be healing, but we would need to watch them for further further influence.
Excellent. Okay. Well, guys, with that, you take your long rest unless there's something anyone else wants to do in the safety of the confines of the previous Durgar General Welfare, Happiness, Peace and Love Outreach Center that you went into and slaughtered everybody in,
We liberated.
You did. You
Nope.
did. You did indeed.
We won their hearts and minds
Right? You
by spreading
quite
them
literally.
all over the pavement.
Well,
That-
no,
that
we
is
won them. They're
definitely
now
one way to
ours.
do it. And you will wake up in the morning on Flame Rule the 18th at the Durgar Outpost.
Excellent.
That will be where we pick up next time. And what did we say we were going to be doing?
Heading
Cocaine.
to the East Haven and starting to investigate the journal note that we had about there being more Dwargar in East Haven. You will find me on the frozen ferry in East Haven. From this new base, the search for Chardlin continues. Long may our father reign over this dark land. So that we're tracking down that hook.
Excellent. All right. Well, you will set your course for East Haven, and I will have that prepared for us next week.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All
Good
right.
seeing everybody.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
all for playing. And
Adios, everybody.
Friday.
Hey,
Hugs and love. Hugs and love.
hey, Joe.
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
can you hang out a minute offline?
I
once
can.
These, fuckers go away.
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
Bye.
Later.
All right. What's up, my man?
Hey,
Here,
so
I'll
first
stop
thing,
recording.
yeah, stop recording.